Good afternoon everyone. Today I am going to present my recent research work titled Analysis of Communication Technology using TOPSIS method. This work focused on evaluating different communications technology using multi-criteria decision making method called TOPSIS in order to identify the best technology based on multiple performance parameters. Introduction part. Information and communication technology common now as ICT play a significant role in modern communication systems. It improved connectivity, encouraged communication efficiency, and enabled fast data engaging across various industries. Different communication technology provide different advantage in terms of range, frequency, data rate, and standard. Therefore, this studies evaluated several communications technology using the TOPSIS method, which help in selecting the best alternatives based on multiple criteria. The main objective of this researcher to analyze different communication technology, to evaluate them based on multiple performance criteria, to apply the TOPSIS method of ranking those technology, and finally to identify the best technology based on performance criteria. The objective help in understanding which technology performed better and under multiple evaluation parameters. The communication technology considered in the study 6 communication technology are analysis. There are Bluetooth, Z-Wave, Zigbee, Lone Raven, Wi-Fi, BitMax. This technology are widely used in wireless communication system and IoT applications. Each technology has different criteria such as communication range, operating frequency, and data transmitting capability. Next, evaluation criteria. The communication technology are evaluated based on 4 main criteria. They include standard, frequency, range, data rate. These parameters directly influence the performance, efficiency, and usability of communication technology. Using this criteria, we can objectively compare to technology. Next, communication data set. This slide presented data set used for the TOPSIS analysis. Each technology has evaluated using numerical values corresponding to the 4 criteria: standard, frequency, range, and data rate. For example, Bluetooth has value 42.02 for standard, 145.52 for frequency, 30.54 for range, and 22.05 for data rate. Similarly, other technology have their respective values which are used in the decision matrix for analysis. Next, what is TOPSIS? TOPSIS standard for techniques for order preference by similarity to ideal solution. The main principle of TOPSIS is a simple. The best alternative should be close to the ideal solution and the fastest from the negative ideal solutions. The method is widely used in multi-criteria decision making problems where multiple factors must be considered. Similarity. Next, step of TOPSIS. The TOPSIS method follows several steps. First, we consider two decision matrix using data set. Next, the matrix is normalized to weighing all values to comparable scale. Then a weight normalized matrix is calculated after the positive ideal solution and negative ideal solution determined. Finally, we calculate scaling, measuring, and the calculus coefficient which help rank the alternatives. Next. decision matrix equation. The decision matrix represented the relationships between alternative the criteria. Are the alternatives are the communication technology such as Bluetooth, Zigbee, Wi-Fi and others. The criteria include standard frequency, range and data rate. This matrix from the foundation of applying to TOPSIS method. Next. The normalized equations. Since the values in the decision matrix have different unit and scale, normalized is required. Normalizing converted the data into a deterministic from allowing fair comparison between criteria. The normalized value is calculated using the normalized formula shown in the slide. Next. Normalized data. After applying the normalization formula, we obedient to normalized decision matrix. For example, Bluetooth has normalized values such as 0.5457 for standard and 0.3169 for frequency. This normalized value ensure that all criteria are represented on a common scale. Next, weight normalized matrix. In the next step, weight are applied to normalized values. In this case, equal weight are assessing all criteria. This means each criteria constitutes 25% importance to the final evaluations. The weight normalized matrix is obtained by multiplying the normalized value with their respective weights. Next, weight matrix. This slide shows the weight normalized matrix. Each value represented the weight contribution of criticization for a particular technology. These values are used in the next step to determine the ideal and negative ideal solutions. Next, ideal solution equation. The TOPSIS two types of ideal solution are identified. The positive ideal solution represented the best possible value for all criteria. And next, negative ideal solution represented the worst possible values. The goal is to select the technology that is closest to the positive ideal solutions and further from the negative ideal solutions. This is for partial ideal matrix. This slide presented the partial ideal solution matrix. It contains the best values obtained from the weight matrix for each criteria. This value is represented in ideal performance scenario for communication technology. Next, this is for negative ideal matrix. Similarly, this slide shows the negative ideal solution matrix. It containing the worst values for each criticization. The purpose of identifying these values is to measuring at for each alternatives or from the worst possible scenario. Next, suffering measurement. Next, the suffering measurement are calculated to distance measuring. Distance from the positive ideal solution, distance from negative ideal solutions. This distance indicated how close each technology is to the ideal performance. Next, this is for measuring table. This table shows the cognitive distance. For example, Bluetooth has a positive distance of 0.0764 and a negative distance 0.1480. The values are used to calculate the closeness coefficient which determine the final ranking. Next, closing equations, the closeness coefficient represented the overall performance for each alternatives. It is calculated using the formula shown in the slide. The technology with the highest closeness coefficients considered but the best alternatives. This final result shows the ranking of communication technology. The result indicated the Bluetooth first, lower band second, Zigbee third, Z-Wave fourth, Wi-Fi fifth. BigMax rank 6. The ranking are based on the closeness coefficients. Values oriented from the TOPSIS analysis. Next. Discussion. From the result, several observation can be made. Bluetooth performance best because it provided balanced performance across multiple parameters. Low band after long range communication which improved its ranking. All other Wi-Fi is high range. Its overall performance score is lower compared to the other technology. BigMax received the lowest rank in this evaluation. Next, the conclusion. This studies analyzes several communication technology using TOPSIS multi-criteria decision making method. Multi-criteria such as standard frequency, range, and data rate were considered. The result shows the Bluetooth achieved the highest ranking among all technology. These studies demonstrate the TOPSIS is an effective approach for technology evaluating and selections. Next, future work. Future research can extend this work by including additional communication technology, more evaluation parameters, integration with other MCDM method for comparison. This will help improve the accuracy and readiness of the evaluation parameters. Next. Thank you for your attention. I sincerely appreciate your time and interest in this research. If you have any question, I would like to happy answer them.